Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on April the 9th, 2021. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. As usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar. In terms of the news that's coming up here, not a ton. We do have employment data here for Canada, but other than that, fairly quiet in terms of the news here. So let's go on to our charts. Overall, we did see dollar weakness. We'll start off with euro dollar here. So we saw that US dollar didn't do as well today. And also the stock markets towards the end of the day, the stock markets did go up, especially the tech stocks led everything higher. So right now, stock market did well today. The US dollar not that well. So in this case, we see that price did go through that resistance here, and now we are on the other side. So we have a bullish engulfing candle. So I'm looking for price to go higher here and looking for a follow through here. So if it holds above this 1.1900 level, then we are looking for that movement to the other side. Now, only other thing to keep in mind here is Fridays can be reversal days. So we have seen this big push higher here for euro over the last few days. For the entire week, actually, we have seen a push higher. So sometimes we can see reversals on Fridays. So keep that in mind. So bias here is bullish, and in this case, looking for price to hold above this 1.1900 level, or at least back into this level here. So looking for it to hold above. If it holds above this level, then we'd be looking for move higher. So something like this, looking for a retest of this 1.1900 level. And if it does, then we're looking for move higher. But if it doesn't, then basically we could see a reversal. Pound dollar here, pound was interesting today. We see that the price did close towards the bottom here, but it was really choppy. Didn't really have any clear direction here. We did see price drop over the last few days, but now it seems like it's struggling with the support level now at the bottom. So here the concern will be if it fails to go through the support level, it can go back up now, and that's something we'll have to bear in mind. In terms of the daily candle still looks bearish, or we have a doji here. But I would be careful with the pound here. We could see it struggle, especially if it doesn't go through the support here. We could see a reversal. So this is an important support level here. The entire day it struggled with this level, hasn't been able to break it, and we could see a reversal here. So I would just watch out for this level here. If it fails, let's see how many times it has failed to go through. If it holds above, then we're looking for a move higher, especially if it breaks the resistance level at 1.3780, we could see a move higher here. But right now, we still have to wait because it hasn't really shown us a direction. But right now it looks like it is struggling, and that can be telling in itself. So right now, a neutral bias for pound dollar. Aussie dollar here, Aussie dollar still trading in a range here. It hasn't really done much. Price turned around, and with that, we are back into the range bound move here. So still looking for that range bound move, neutral bias here for Aussie dollar as well. So in this case, another thing to keep in mind when trading Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar as well is if the stock market starts to go up, Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar will go up as well. So what we'll have to be careful about here will be the resistance level at 0.7670. If it doesn't go through, then we are back into the support level. So this is where we are currently. Bias is neutral for Aussie dollar. New Zealand dollar here, this one as well, no clear direction at this point. It wasn't able to break through the support. We're back into the range. And at this point, it's not quite bullish yet because it's still in the range. Once it goes through the resistance, then it will turn bullish. And then this inefficient move here will get filled. But until then, bias is sideways here. So neutral bias. And if it doesn't go through the resistance, we're looking for a move back into the support again. So neutral bias here for New Zealand dollar. Dollar CAD here, this one is also back into the range here. We have a nice bearish engulfing candle. We could see a follow through, but again, keep this in mind. This is directly related with all the commodity currencies. If the commodity currencies, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, continue to go up, this is likely to come down. Then there is this negative correlation between this. So bias right now is bearish, but within the range. This one is still trading in the range. It didn't break through the high, so looking for a move back towards 1.2500. So bearish bias for dollar CAD. Silver here, silver looks bullish right now. It went through the resistance. So now we are targeting the top of this candle. So this inefficient candle is likely to get filled. 25.75 is the target here for silver. Gold here, gold also looking bullish here, and it's right into the resistance. So just watch out with this one. Next target here would be 1770. So bias is bullish. Now we may get a bit of a drop here and a retest of the 1747 level, and then a further move higher here. But like I've said before, tomorrow's Friday. Fridays can be reversal days, so we need to be extra careful for that. Oil here, oil still going sideways. It doesn't really have clear direction at this point. It's been trading in this range here. And let's take a look at the 1 hour here. It's getting stuck here into this resistance. So if it doesn't go through, we could see a move back down towards 58.36 here. So right now, bias is neutral for oil. Copper here, copper also looking neutral. Overall price has been trading in the sideways range here. Nothing much has happened. This is neutral for now. And so basically looking for it to trade between 4.12 and 3.98 here. So neutral bias for copper. Bitcoin here. Bitcoin turned around here with everything else turning around here as well. Right now, so it's just broadened the range a little bit. It's going sideways at the moment. So for now, we would be looking at the top of the range. And first target here is 58,630 and then 59,900. So bias is neutral, looking for a move within the range. S&P 500 went through the resistance. It's still looking bullish here. Now, the candles are not that strong. And if we take a look at the 1 hour here, we can see it's just held here and then went through this resistance. So held above the previous support resistance and not that great of a move. It just sat and sat and sat there for quite some time, which means we could be looking at some troubling stuff. But for now, bias is bullish. And next target here would be 4150 or 4130, I should say, and then 4150. So bias is bullish with caution though here. It's just looking a little like it could turn. Nasdaq here, Nasdaq looking bullish. This one went through and just continued on. Still looking bullish here. In this case, the next target will be the top, very top here, 13,900. So bullish bias for Nasdaq here. Dow Jones also looking bullish. It's holding above that support level that we had talked about. And so in this case, it's back into the highs. So once it breaks through, we'd be looking for 34,000. So bias is bullish for Dow Jones here as well. DAX here, DAX just staying in this very, very narrow range, which means if it holds above this 15,150 mark, we'd be looking for next leg higher, just like we saw in the other ones. So right now, neutral to bullish bias here for DAX. FTSE here, we were looking for a move higher. We got that. Price has broken through the resistance now here through the high. And if we were to go back, we are looking at this previous move here. So in this case, bullish bias, and 7040 will be the target. 7040 is the target here for FTSE. And Nikkei here, Nikkei holding sideways here because it's held the support. We could see a move higher now. Target is 30,275. So bias is neutral to bullish here for Nikkei as well. So that's it for now. You guys have a wonderful trading day and a great weekend. And I'll be back again on Sunday with the market analysis for the upcoming week. Bye for now.